Hello and welcome to our final week of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championship Season 8. So this is week 4, round 1. I am matched up against a guy named Alex Yu. Alex Yu is from Helgen, the guild Helgen, which apparently is a Russian guild. Let's take a look at how we match up. Okay, it looks like I have a bit more green on my side than red, so let's look at the details. For season stats, I am ahead in every case except for one, and that is defense. You can see I have 747 wins to his 535, but he actually has more defense than I do, which means he goes super heavy on defense, it looks like. He only has 2 undersized wins total. I'm guessing it's, and only 24 clears. I'm guessing that's because he puts so much on defense, he just has to struggle through on offense. If we look at our roster comparison, you can see he has a little bit higher GP than me, both total, top 80, top 60. He also has more Zetas than I do, but I have 16 G13s to his 9. But he has significantly more G12s and 11s than I do. I do have the advantage when it comes to mods, both in total 6-dot mods and also in speed, except for 100 plus offense. And then for relics, I have the overall relic advantage in total levels, 55 to 43, but he does have 4 tier 6 relics, and the highest relic I have is tier 5. Next, let's go ahead and kind of look through his roster and see what's going on there. As you can see, he uses a negotiator on offense in Arena, and he also runs a Darth Revan squad, similar to mine, except for his Malik is only gear 11. When we look at his 9 gear 13s, you can see he's got a mixture between his Darth Revan squad. He also has a relic for Grievous, and then he has Jedi Knight Revan and Grandmaster Yoda at Relic, and also GK. There wasn't anything that stood out about his roster to me. He has 59 G12s, which means almost every character that you would think he would need is going to be a gear 12 with a Zeta. So I'm expecting a very tough defense from Alex Yu. And let's see, we've got about an hour and a half left in the attack window, and see if he's attacked me yet. And he has. So he has cleared the top. Let's see. Got through my Poggle B2 nest and one-shot my Shakti clones. And took out the Bastila squad and the Karth. And then on my ships, I again put my Malevolence, and he one-shot that, and it looks like I only got 1 reinforcement out as well, so kind of just dominated me there. I expect that he took his negotiator for offense, but we'll see about that. On the bottom here, it does look like he is currently in the process of attacking, so that'll be interesting. You can see that he's taken a battle against my Palpatine, Bastila, and Malik squad, but was unable to clear Malik. That was kind of my whole plan with this zone, was that I wasn't sure he'd be able to beat my Malik, so threw him down there. And then he hasn't tried the Newt squad, currently in process with the Night Sisters, but he's on his 2nd attempt already, so we'll see if he can get through that. All right, let's see what he left for me on defense. In the top zone here, he left an Asajj Daka Talia squad, a Padme squad, a Boss Boba Greedo, and then his Triumvirate he put on defense. Interesting. And then down on the lower zone, he left CLS on defense, his own Shakti clones, and bugs. So I feel like I kind of dodged a bullet. Well, let me not get ahead of myself. First of all, I think this is a pretty tough defense. I am also actually expecting a tough back wall based on his GAC history. So I do need to make sure I hold some of my other teams back for that. But when I originally was looking at his GHC history and I saw the teams that he generally put on defense, I was actually expecting a different composition down here in this bottom zone that was going to make it a little even harder for me in terms of decision making. So first thing we definitely know we're going to do is we're definitely going to take Treya against these Geos. So let's just go in with that. We know that is going to be what's going on. And I'm going to take the full squad. Don't want to mess around. I don't think he's going to clear more than half of my board. So if I just get the full clear, I win. But let's make sure I can get the full clear. So we've isolated the Brute. We'll go against the Brood. Hopefully get Hell by Hatred up here in a second before Spy gets a big hit off. There it was, and we survived it anyway. And there's Hell by Hatred. Everything's going to plan. And there goes the Brood. And we'll go ahead and annihilate the Soldier. And in one more turn here, I'll be able to pull Spy out of stealth. Unless I kill the Brute before that anyway. Oh, and they're both gone. All right, so 53. I'm happy with that. That's better than I usually get with my Treya. So a good way to start. Next, we have his CLS. So here's where I was debating. The two squads I'm going to go after with these, I'm going to have my CLS squad and my Darth Revan. My Darth Revan is just Darth Revan, Sith Marauder, and HK. And so the question is, which one of those squads for which thing? Normally I would go after the Shock Ts with my CLS. But I had thought about mirror matching CLS with his. But I think I am going to go ahead and do my CLS against his Shock T clones. And then I'll take my Darth Revan against his CLS. And hopefully we can just melt Shock here right at the beginning. Not quite. That's Echo. I don't want to kill Echo. So let's hopefully take out Shock. There we go. And oh, it's actually not even 5s. It's Rex. So it wouldn't have mattered either way. All right. Well, that ended up being far simpler than I expected. For some reason, I thought it was 5s in there, but it really was Echo. So here's where things might get a little dicey, because I'm going to go ahead and take Darth Revan against his CLS. And I don't have Basilisk Fallen, and I don't have Malik in here. But it still should... They all should have enough health to withstand the initial onslaught and then take them out. So we'll see. I'm going to go straight in on Chewie. And let's get the fear on them all. And let's go ahead and again try and get Chewbacca out so we can... Oh, Death Mark, how I hate thee. This is going to be bad. This is one of those cases where Death Mark doesn't always help you. But thankfully HK with some big hits to salvage the win. Okay, that was pretty dicey. Much more so than I expected. Let's take a look at what he has in the back and see if he's still attacking me or not. So he's not attacking anymore. He got the new squad. He is attacking. Got the new squad down. Only has zombie left. That's surprising. I would assume he's going to go clear that up. I don't have a very good back zone. I was not expecting him to get through that zone. So if he does break through, then he's going to have 2 or 3 easy wins. So here we are. He has left me a relic for Grievous, which I was expecting, a Karth, which I was expecting, this Talzin squad, which I was expecting, and then a Cody, Fives, and Arc Trooper. Now that Cody team is going to give me problems because that is something I wasn't expecting that one. So that is going to be tough. Let me take a break and I will come back with a plan. Okay, I am back and I think I have a plan. I am still a little worried about that Cody squad. Oh, he did finish up the front, got through all of them. Like I said, I think he is probably going to be able to take out some of these squads because I left some garbage back here with one good squad. I don't anticipate him getting through that Grievous, but maybe he will because he has some Gear 11 Jawas that he uses. All right, let's take a look at this squad up here. His top squad up here is his Padme, and I'm actually going to mirror match that. It's not what I'd like to do per se, but I am only really comfortable with my JKR against his Grievous, and so I'm gonna use my Padme here because I felt like that was really my only other option. I'm gonna go ahead and kick Padme from the get-go, keep her stunned so she can't do what she was gonna do. They don't have Anakin here. They have GMY instead, so I'm hoping that plays into my favor. We'll see. I don't know. This could just be a long match where nobody does anything. This could have been a huge mistake. We'll see. I think I'm just going to try and eat through his General Kenobi. This is worrisome to say the least, because there we go, I have 12 stacks on Anakin, but he has there we go, that worked. Let's go ahead and take out Yoda. Almost. There we go. And protection back up. Ooh, that was dicey there with my Kenobi. So 52. I'm not a super big fan of that particular mirror match, but felt like it had to happen that way. Okay, the next thing that I am really worried about is this Traya match, and I'm gonna go ahead and go against it with my JTR. And I'm not sure how that's going to work per se. We're going to wave off Traya here so they can't do the initial isolation and go in on Nihilus. This could be a really, again, a big mistake. But I don't have a ton of really good options. Quite honestly, 9 times out of 10 when I see a Traya squad on defense, I end up going against that with my own CLS usually. Wow. So this is gonna fail here for sure. So I'm gonna have to reevaluate what I want to do against this Traya, because it's already done. I actually should have backed out there at that point. So that did not go well at all. That's a terrible result. All right, let's go do these other ones here before we move on. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Geos to take out his Bosk. Pretty standard for me, standard counter for me. Looks like I'll get Greedo even before Boss takes a turn. That was great. And just having it be Greedo there instead of Django, I feel like Django's middle ability just hits so hard. It scares me more than Boba. So we'll just keep attacking, keep assisting. I'm going to hold off on that heal until we get a little further down. Gone through his protection. Hopefully he should start melting a little faster here. They're going to get the contract soonish, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. He may not have... I actually don't know what my weakest Geo is. Probably not the Brute. So they may not be anywhere close to the contract. And a big hit. And now hopefully I'll get my heal here before I kill him. Nope. Alright, well, 51 is not what I was hoping. I probably should have held off on that big hit. Wow. What to use on that Nihilus is tricky. Or what to use on this Traya is a tricky thing. Part of me thinks that my crew could do a good job. Stuns and some control. Alright, while I think about that, let's go after this DACA team. This Asajj and DACA team, rather. We're going to go with this Thrawn, but I'm going to take 3PO out and give him Wampa, actually. Maybe I shouldn't take it. Bring in Wampa. Yeah, no, I can bring in Wampa. Part of me thought maybe I should save Wampa for that Cody 5's team, but they're not rebels. They're just clones. So I'm going to do it here. I want to get a win with a Wampa. Obviously, there's a feat for that. So I'm going to go ahead and fracture Asajj and then just go straight in against DACA. Other than Asajj, I'm not really feeling like there's anybody here who's a threat. And hopefully we just live long enough for Wampa to ramp up and do his thing. So there we go. Put the fracture back on Asajj. I'm still really worried about that Traya trio team, because I'm not sure what I want to take against it. And we're going to back out here and let's see how far he's gone. I have a feeling he's cleared all three except for my Grievous. Yeah, I didn't expect... Frankly, I didn't really expect him to get through that wall. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do my crew team here, and hopefully we can take care of these guys. So that was a bummer. Got the cooldown stuck, so now I'm stuck behind Scion here for a moment. He isolated on OG Kylo, which is fine, but now I really need to get on to Nihilus, and that is the problem, because I'm afraid of an Annihilate coming up here fairly quickly. The bummer on the isolate on the crew is that I don't get to move any current turn meter. And here comes the Annihilate next round. I can't eat through this Scion fast enough. This is a problem, because now I'm using up another team that I could have used for somebody else. And Cyan's already got held by hatred. Okay, I'm gonna back out of this. I'm gonna forfeit that. Wow, that is not good because I've now used so many of my better squads. Alright, let's see what I'm thinking here. Down here, I have my Jedi Knight Revan to beat his Grievous, and I have my Bosk to beat his Talzin. But the reality is, I need to beat several of these squads so that I can move on. Okay, I have 2 squads that I'm going to try against this. I'm not sure that either one would work. I'm pretty worried that I have lost at this point, because I don't know that I have the squads to beat the teams in the back anymore. So I'm going to give this one a shot. I'm going to go with this Zam team. Not super confident in this at all, but we'll give it a shot. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm gonna have to take a real squad against them. So the plan here at this point is I'm going to take Yoda off of this squad. I just don't have enough Jedi even, because I put Ezra on defense. The idea here is, I guess, to split up Jedi Knight Revan, figuring that as long as I have Jolie and Jedi Knight Revan on one squad, that would be enough to take out. No, I don't think it will be. What are my options? Bosk is the only one I'm taking out that. Shoot. You guys, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I'm going to beat him. I was pretty confident going into this, and I am just stuck. I think he's done, but it's not going to matter. I think he's going to beat me. I think this is definitely my loss here. Okay, well, if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose. I'm going to try this team. It's really weird. Ahsoka has a Night Sister lead, right? Because the one time in the one episode of Clone Wars where she and Asajj work together. So I'm going to try this Ahsoka, Ventress, and Spirit team. I have no idea. It's probably not going to work, but I will give it a shot. The problem is I don't have any way to really handle pain on Scion, so I'm going to just continuously get him taunting, because I don't have any way to get through that, and I'm not sure that my other characters I don't think I have enough damage to get through it. In the end, what's probably going to have to happen here is I'm going to end up having to take Jedi Knight Revan to beat this squad so that I can get through this zone, and then I'm going to have nothing for the back. And I don't have the teams left to be efficient enough to win, because I put junk in the back. Yeah. So, wow, that is just a bummer. All right, well, we'll put in Revan. We will beat this team. Let's go ahead and mark Nihilus and take him down before he annihilates anybody. Such a waste of all those squads. You know, hindsight's always 20/20 and all that, but just such a bummer to think you have a plan. I guess my plan was just terrible to begin with, honestly. I mean, JTR, I guess, did not have a chance of beating these guys from the beginning, but just upsetting to see it go down this way, because I do think I have got the loss at this point. I'll get close, but I can't beat his Grievous, just like he couldn't beat my Grievous at this point. And so then it comes down to efficiency. And while I've been efficient-ish on my other battles, like losing 30 from that is just so bad. So we'll get in here, we'll get the ships done, but to lose that, just so frustrating. Part of it feels like I have to take my home 1 squad against this to try and maximize banners, because my home 1 is 7 stars and my negotiator is only 5. I think that's probably what I need to do, even though my negotiator has a better chance of winning. Let's just do this, because honestly, if it's not going to happen, I mean, if I'm going to win at all, it's going to be because this works, right? And then I get lucky in the back somehow. So we'll give this a shot, and we'll go after the TIE silencer from the get-go. Let's try and take the... Oh. Good. Try and take out Vader from the get-go? No? Alright, that's okay. We'll bring in Phantom. Hopefully get through this before Thrawn gets his big attack off. And oh, I thought I was gonna get him there. Oh God. This just keeps getting worse and worse. Man, I should have taken Negotiator. The hard part is that, you know, had I been thinking about, oh, well, I'm gonna try and maximize banners and do my home 1 against them, then I could afford to put my negotiator on defense, and maybe he would have had a hard time with my ships, etc., etc., etc. It's always clear in hindsight, but this is one of those cases where I really, looking at this roster, I didn't think I was going to have the same problems that I'm having. All right, big a hit, and that should do it. What is that? 61, not fantastic, not terrible. So where do I stand and what do I need? So he is at 2119 and I am at 1985. I need 134 banners. So essentially I need to beat all 3 of his squads without... I need to one-shot at least a few of these, right? So we're gonna start with this one, which is the one I knew what I was planning on doing, and we'll go from there. So, not the most important thing that I get the contract up. More importantly, that I just get the kills. See if I can get a big hit. There we go. That worked really well. All right. Here we'll just be hitting on zombie until I can kill Acolyte off with my AoEs. In the meantime, we'll get zombie to be the weakest Night Sister so that I can hopefully get my contract up and restore all of my health and protection. Getting there, getting there. Problem is every time zombie spawns, they're not the they're not the lowest health. Almost. Some burning here. There we go. Looks good. 53. So finally something went well. All right. So let's take a look at this card squad. 207, but he's beefy. 70,000. Canderous, also over 70,000. Johnny, over 100,000. All right, so that is definitely not going to work. Cody's super squishy, but Fives is not, right? And Fives has both Zetas. Is Fives sacrifice, is that when a 501st and Cody's not 501st, so I'm going to try and take my troopers in against Cody and Fives and Arc. The thinking being that I'm going to get Cody down right away. Fives won't sacrifice from that, but it should get my turn meter going. And then I will go after Fives. Like Arc has 79,000 health compared to Fives 100,000. So part of me thinks I'm just going to get Cody down and neither of the other ones. What I might try and do is do Cody down first, and then I might take Arc down next on purpose, let 5 sacrifice, and then go after Arc again. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Probably not going to play out well. Again, I'm pretty sure I've lost this battle. I'm going to need quite a bit of luck here. But we'll see. Alright, so Cody is my first target. Gonna get buffs up. And hope I don't die just from counterattacks. Alright, well, I got one down. At this point, let's go after Arc just because he's easier to kill. It's gonna be a 2-shot kill regardless. Oh, and there's the taunt. So this one is over. Over before it started. All right. I think that might have done it for me. I think that might have ended my potential chances. 38. I need 81 from 2 battles. So I have to win this battle on the next one and then one-shot that Karth team if I want to have a chance. Here I believe I am completely out of the running now. 2059. Yeah, I'm 60 banners behind at this point. So there is no possible way of winning this one for me. It is over because I'm not going to beat that Grievous squad. Even if I were to somehow do something else. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a bunch of stuff against this Karth team. Just see if maybe something I have can still do something. But I'm not confident in it at all. Yeah, this is not going to go well at all. They're all stealth, but makes no difference. We'll recover some health, I guess. We'll do that, and well, I mean, at least get the Vapor and get Canderous out. Mando get to kill. That ain't nothing, I guess. Oof. One away. Hey! Mando comes through. So, you know, happy that I could get that done at least. Alright, that is it. At the end of the day, I am going to lose by 41 banners. I just made a really big tactical error on that Traya squad, and I should have, once I saw how far he had done, I should have just gave up on the idea of clearing the Grievous squad and getting the full clear at all, and I should have just pivoted way earlier. I wasted a few different squads up there against Traya that I could have used against these bottom zones. So definitely an error on my part, and great job, Alex. You on your defense. Thank you so much for the match. Thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.